How do people get what they want? How do they even know what they want? Do you? Even though the specifics may differ, some of us desire to learn a skill, others to start a family, and yet others to simply grow and harvest a garden, we still all share an underlying desire for growth and abundance. Most of the time, our desires and wants seem constrained by resources, time, money, opportunities. But what if someone told you that you could create these things for yourself and that there is an inexhaustible amount of them waiting for you if only you'd learn how to think in the right way? According to the author, Wallace D. Wattles, you can. In this video summary of The Science of Getting Rich, 5 key ideas by Wallace D. Wattles, you also learn why competition isn't a viable way to happiness, why cultivating an attitude of gratitude is important, and how all the resources for a happy and fulfilling life are well within your reach. This summary is presented in 5 separate video segments. Be sure to watch them all to get the full understanding of this important and influential book. The Science of Getting Rich. Key idea number 1. To live a full life, you must nurture your mind, body and soul, and this requires material wealth. Just about everyone wants to be rich. People who don't have money want to acquire it, and people who do have it worry about losing it. There are those who might try to put this desire for wealth in a bad light, but, actually, it's only natural. The 3 core components of your life are your mind, body and soul, and to live a successful, happy life, you need to nurture them equally, which requires certain material goods. For instance, you can't fully celebrate your body if you can't afford good food, comfortable clothing and a safe, cozy place to sleep. Similarly, you can't enjoy your mind without books, education and other intellectual stimulation. And, finally, you can't celebrate your soul without love and the means to show love to others. This last one may seem odd, but here's the fact of the matter. Love is most often demonstrated by a desire to give material gifts. In other words, someone with nothing to give can't enjoy love or relationships to their fullest potential. So how can you get rich enough to nurture these 3 aspects of your life? Well, first of all, you should know that, contrary to what many think, people don't become rich just because they were born to rich parents or with great talents, but because they behave in a certain way that is conducive to accumulating wealth. Another common misconception is that not everyone can be rich because there's only a finite amount of riches in the world. According to the author, everything in the world is composed of the so-called original substance. The different elements we see in nature are just different manifestations of it. Luckily for us, the substance is always regenerating, meaning that our natural resources will never run out. So with this abundance in mind, it's only natural for humans to want to acquire and experience more things. This also means that nobody is poor because of any inherent dearth of resources, but rather because they don't understand their power and the inexhaustible riches within their reach. Simply put, you and every other person has the right to be rich because you're a part of nature, which abounds with riches. Key idea number 2 is queued up and ready. Click on it now to continue your summary of The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles.